Hello, I'm Peter Bergman. This is my official YouTube channel. I'll be updating you with the latest news, so please subscribe to my channel.
Welcome back to the channel, squad. Today is a brilliantly chaotic Tuesday, and we are absolutely thrilled to serve up the freshest, most unhinged updates from our favorite daytime drama. Grab your snacks, settle in, and let's get into it. My jaw is literally on the floor right now. OMG, oh my God, oh my God. I am actually shaking, hitting record in my bedroom at 3 a.m. With bloodshot eyes, because if I don't vent this right now, I am going to spontaneously combust. Besties, we need to hold a literal intervention right now. What in the actual name of Genoa City is happening on our screens? I am oscillating between pure hype and total disbelief over this massive pivot. Jack Abbott, our problematic, dimple-flashing corporate rating fave, is officially off his rocker. He is doing the unthinkable. He is poking the most dangerous bear in the entire Midwest, and he's using a stick made of pure dynamite. I am talking about Patty Williams. Yes, that Patty Williams. Jack is actively trying to manipulate her into teaming up to take down the mustache himself, Victor Newman. I am screeching. This is pure, unadulterated chaos, and I am low-key living for it, but also terrified for everyone's lives. Totally. We all know Jack has been obsessed with besting Victor since the literal Stone Age. It is a tale as old as time, a feud that has survived decades, multiple marriages, hostile takeovers, and more thrown drinks than a reality TV reunion. We are talking about years of corporate espionage, stolen companies, manipulated family members, and literal fistfights. Jack has spent half his adult life trying to outmaneuver the mustache, and every single time, he ends up with egg on his face. But instead of going to therapy, like a normal human being, he doubles down. This is a new low, even for Jack. He is so blinded by his absolute, all-consuming need to see Victor crumble that he is throwing all logic out the penthouse window. Hot take, but I am actually ascending at the sheer audacity of this man. He thinks he is playing 4D chess, but he is literally playing with a live grenade. The desperation is dripping off him, and honestly, it is giving massive main character energy, but in the most toxic, self-destructive way possible. Jack is crossing a line that you just do not cross, and my blood is boiling at the sheer stupidity of his master plan. Then we have to talk about Patty. Oh, Patty? She is so incredibly easy to persuade right now, and it is honestly breaking my heart while simultaneously giving me a massive jump scare. She wants nothing more than to be closer to Jack. Her obsession with him is deeply rooted, complex, and high-key tragic. She looks at Jack like he is the absolute center of her universe, the sun that she revolves around. And Jack, he knows this. He literally knows this, and he is weaponizing it. Then he literally looks at her with those Abbott eyes, feeding her exactly what she wants to hear, stringing her along with false hope. He is using her fragile emotional state, her deep-seated longing for his affection, and twisting it into a weapon against Victor. It is so manipulative, so dark, and so unbelievably messy. Patty is just sitting there, soaking up his attention, probably planning their imaginary wedding in her head, completely oblivious to the fact that she is merely a pawn in a billionaire boys club war. It is sick, it is twisted, and I am physically incapable of looking away from this train wreck. Yet Jack is completely underestimating the absolute wild card that is Patty Williams. Does he have amnesia? Has he forgotten who he is dealing with? Patty is not some docile little sidekick who is just going to follow orders and fade into the background. She is unpredictable. She is dangerous. This is a woman who operates entirely on emotion and delusion. She doesn't care about Newman Enterprises stock prices or who sits in the CEO chair. She cares about matters of the heart, and when her heart gets broken, she responds with absolute terrifying vengeance. When Patty goes off the rails, she doesn't just derail, she takes the entire train station down with her. You cannot put a leash on a tornado, but Jack Abbott is out here trying to buy a designer collar for one. If she even gets a hint that Jack is just using her, or if her obsession mutates from love to betrayal, oh my God, the collateral damage is going to be astronomical. She is a ticking time bomb, and Jack is basically tap dancing on the detonator while whistling a happy tune. Honestly, it reminds me of that time years ago, Storytime Squad, when Patty was running around in those disguises, totally unhinged, lurking in the shadows, and leaving a trail of absolute devastation in her wake. Remember the stuffed cats? Remember the sheer psychological terror she inflicted on everyone who got in her way? She literally poisoned people, kidnapped people, and altered her own face just to get closer to the life she thought she deserved. The level of commitment to her delusions is unmatched in daytime television history. She doesn't just get mad, she gets biblical. She will burn your life to the ground and smile while doing it. Wait, I'm literally yapping right now. I am going down a total rabbit hole. Let's get back to the actual tea, because the current situation is even more unhinged than her past eras, no cap. Mainly, Jack's plan is fundamentally flawed because it relies on the assumption that he is the smartest guy in the room. Newsflash, Jack, you are not. Victor Newman is sitting in his leather chair, sipping his scotch, probably already 3 steps ahead of this entire mess. Victor has eyes everywhere. He breathes manipulation for breakfast. If Victor catches wind that Jack is using Patty, unstable, fragile, dangerous Patty, to come after him, Victor won't just destroy Jack, he will decimate him. Is it just me, or did they completely fumble the bag on this one? Jack is handing Victor the ultimate ammunition. Victor can easily flip the script, trigger Patty's paranoia, and point her right back at Jack. It is a fatal miscalculation. Jack is so blinded by his vendetta that he cannot see the massive, glaring plot holes in his own scheme, and it is making me want to scream into my pillow. The backfire on this is going to be legendary. I am talking Hall of Fame levels of catastrophic failure. When Patty realizes that Jack's sudden interest, his sweet words, and his late-night plotting sessions aren't about building a life with her, but about destroying his rival, she is going to snap. And a scorned Patty Williams is the most terrifying force of nature in Genoa City. She won't just go after Victor. She will burn the Abbott mansion to the ground. She will go after the people Jack loves. She will make his life a living nightmare. Jack is literally inviting the devil into his home and offering her a cup of tea. The sheer arrogance it takes to think you can manipulate a woman with her psychological profile and walk away unscathed is mind-boggling. I am literally hyperventilating just thinking about the absolute bloodbath that is going to ensue when this house of cards comes crashing down. And let's talk about the rest of the city. The ripple effects of this disastrous alliance are going to tear through Genoa City like a hurricane. Ashley is going to lose her mind when she finds out what her brother is doing. Phyllis? Oh, she is going to have a field day, or she might end up in the crossfire. Nikki will be clutching her pearls so hard they turn into diamonds. Jack's reckless, selfish obsession is putting everyone in danger. He is treating human lives like chess pieces, completely ignoring the fact that Patty is a human being who needs serious help, not a co-conspirator in a corporate revenge plot. It is morally bankrupt, and low-key, I am losing all respect for Jack's judgment right now. He is crossing the Rubicon, and there is no turning back. The writers are setting up a tragedy of epic proportions, and my anxiety is at an all-time high. I need to lie down. I legit need to log off and stare at a wall for 3 business days, because my brain is basically a buffering wheel right now. Jack Abbott is driving off a cliff, and he's dragging Patty Williams and the rest of us with him. The stakes have never been this high, and the sheer stupidity has never been this glaring. I am standing the drama, but I am roasting the absolute idiocy of this plan. If you guys aren't seeing the massive red flags waving in our faces, then I don't even know what to tell you. Drop your thoughts in the comments, because I need to trauma dump this entire experience onto the squad who actually gets the vision. Are you Team Jack's chaotic revenge, or are you bracing for the Patty Williams apocalypse like I am? Because besties, the storm isn't just coming. It is already here, and it is wearing a very unsettling smile. Oh my God, I am out.
Thank you for watching my video. I will be updating regularly with the latest news, so please remember to subscribe to my channel to support me.